You ready for today?
Yeah.
He's shopping. He's shopping. He wants to look good today, I guess.
How much? 20 bucks? 30 bucks?
50 bucks for you, Brody.
Gray hat, black hat, or green hat?
Whatever you feel comfortable in. So today we're having something that we've never done before, but our editing company for your guys' pleasure is coming out today to do some shooting us, I guess. I don't know. It's going to be fun, but they're from, I believe, Detroit, Michigan, and I don't think have ever stepped foot on a farm, so it's going to be interesting. These guys see us in the best and the worst parts of editing us. And I've never met them in person. This is the best? I know. Right here.
Right here. I didn't put my new pants on today.
Yeah, so it should be interesting. I wonder, they should be here shortly. I'd like to see what their first reaction of seeing this stuff in person is.
Should we scare them?
You can scare them. You're so good at that.
We're being overrun. New workers showed up.
We got the new hired guys here. They look like they're dressed to get really dirty, don't they?
Yeah, ready.
So how do you vlog, you know? How do you do this?
You don't point the camera in the ground, that's first.
You don't record other cameras.
Yeah.
Then they
Yeah,
don't then they
that's
don't know
weird.
you're doing it. This is Seth. This is the guy that watches. He hates my voice, the big Swede. Douglas is favorite, but not to edit. So he's the guy that does the majority.
Yeah.
Not all, but the majority.
Yep.
Logan does some when we start filming every day too much.
Yeah. 35 videos of harvest gets a little intense. So.
How do you go forward?
So the trigger on the back, right here, right here.
Oh, there you go. And you can tilt up as you go to kind of take off. Just go for it, chat.
Yeah, you can just give it gas.
Going right through the grain bins.
No.
Yeah.
And it's about to go up. So you're good. And then you pull the thumbstick to give it some gas.
Don't be afraid to crash it. He's got insurance.
Yeah, you really got to lean back with this outfit.
Lean back with your head.
Is that what I have to do too? Pull up.
I've flown a lot of drone before, and there's nothing like.
When I turn it, I feel like I have to move my head too.
I know.
Dribbles? Don't want to hit dribbles. Oh, you put me in limp mode, I see.
It's not sport mode.
No, I didn't trust him. No.
I am overconfident, which is the issue sometimes.
No, that's you don't want to be scared. So maybe he is a little overconfident.
Look how high he is. You
All of
can't
a sudden,
crash
drone just comes shooting up from behind a barn. And now it's raining. So outdoor activities are kind of done. So they are actually out here to help shoot, or they are shooting a new intro video for this fall. So they're getting Brody set up right now. Are you ready for your turn?
I suppose.
Did you ever think this would be your
I
life?
don't know what I'm doing yet, but I'll do it.
3, 2, 1, look.
Do I smile?
Behind the scenes, this is what it takes, huh?
This is what it takes to film a new harvest intro for Larson Farms.
Behind the scenes, battery charger on the tractor, keep the lights on. This is all just practice shots. We're just be doing this for a while. I like the red tab. That's cool. You should have that in there all the time.
Can we steal it from them?
Should I start like halfway out of this?
Yeah, probably. Like you're in the process of getting out as we're pushing in.
Let's go. You think so?
Hold on.
totally normal day at work.
Where's your slide? You want to clap it? Slate? Slate it. All right.
So we've been doing some serious video shooting, and they're flying drones, and it's now the end of the day, and we're having a grill out.
Ready for
We're having
unloading some
we're having a grill off.
Is it still throwing flames on
You gotta watch it.
So you can see this and expense it to Modi if your grain bin is too damaged. But here's what I was trying to do. So we're coming through, get through okay. I was like, oh, we can turn right? Okay. Nope.
Seth, you just lay that in the video here. He's had two drone crashes. Yesterday, one, and then we lost it 3 times.
Oh yeah. We don't talk about that.
And then one today.
As you can tell, I'm very skilled.
This is Phil. He is one of the owners of Modi that's been editing for 3 years.
3 years. Yeah.
Seth is the main editor. He's the one that gets annoyed with her.
Yep. So if you hate the videos, blame this guy. You can eat him up in the comments.
And I don't know what to call this guy. He's the guy I call, and how come there ain't a video yet? Can you update or change this? So he's kind of the
Channel manager is, the official title, but
And professional drone pilot.
no.
nobody's saying that.
That's a stretch.
I'd have to fire him if he was my drone pilot. And then there's this guy, a younger, skinnier, more ripped, big Swede.
I'm Modi's big Swede. Everybody needs a big Swede in their life. Yeah. Logan's our big Swede.
All right, they just took off. They are a great group of guys to hang out with, and just, they really take good care of us and make great end result product for you guys. And it was great having them out here. So we're into now working on corn heads, and it's actually going to start storming outside, I guess, but we'll get into this shortly. But fun fact about those guys really helped us out when Nicole was sick, and through the transition from her editing to them, that's when they joined the team, and we have been extremely satisfied and great to work with those guys. Want to give Modi great shout out. Thank you guys. Brody's all jacked up about the weather. We're in a severe storm watch. High winds detected. Hail. Probably nothing will happen. So I don't get too wound up about storms. He's got like 15 weather apps that go off.
Six.
Oh, okay.
At the most.
So we're working on removing this portion of the chopping component. We've got a couple of them off here. The reason we're replacing them is that hole is no longer round. It's all honed out. Total junk. So we've got new ones here. And they don't come off good because they're a tapered shaft. And it's very scary. Somewhat dangerous, and we've been having to heat with the torch this part to get it to pop, because we can tighten this with the Milwaukee as tight as we want, and it just will not come without heat. And an air hammer to wrap on
She
it.
busts loose.
Woo! Well, how about we just see that?
You want to show 'em?
Let's show them. So I currently have a lot of torque on the puller here, and I just have to heat this up, and I don't like heating it up too hot because there's a seal up in there that I don't want to wreck, but we cannot get these to come off without heat. So we're gonna warm it up here a bit. Now I've lost my partner because Brody's on the phone. Are you ready, Brody? Yep, there it was. Wow. God, that's scary. It's like you know it's gonna happen, but you don't know when it's gonna happen, and it's loud. See, I don't like that getting that hot, but there's no other way. There's just no other way.
No, there's not. The wife is freaking out.
Yeah. Both Gene has called me, Callie called you.
She's so scared she's going to her parents' house right now. I said, I told you to go there half an hour ago if you were going to go. Not now.
Why, your basement don't work?
That's what I said. She's scared.
As we sit here, nonchalantly, nothing's gonna bad happen to us. I can touch it. So.
What's wrong with your wife?
What do you mean?
She said send me a snap of the weather so I can see what it looks like.
We can't see nothing though.
Well, you have to go outside to see something.
Let her eat. You know it's tight when the ears start bowing down.
I'm scared again.
Here we go.
Are you scared again?
That was way too much gas power. Wow. Ah! God. Woo!
Okay, the big three can do the rest of them.
That one was a pop there. We maybe had too much tension on the puller.
You told me to tighten it up.
This one don't seem like it got as hot, which makes me happy.
That's good.
It's starting to look green up that way in north. I think the worst of this is gonna go
Yeah, to my house.
to your house, yeah. It's her. Hello, are you in the storm?
I'm on the 59.
Is it rainy?
Tell her to drive faster. It's heading towards her. This ain't so bad. This ain't bad at all.
Well, take one last look at them before they're flat.
Don't. Up there. That's all going that way. That looks gnarly.
How far do you think that away that is? Is that Morris?
Probably 30 miles, 25.
A what?
That out there is coming this way.
It's picking up speed.
Look out, whipping branch is coming.
Hurry up, I'm in the back.
Okay, go. Block big speed out. We're actually running for one. Oh, here he comes!
You guys are out for yourself.
Here comes the wind. Look at the leaves blowing off. It's a good thing we ran. We would have been mighty wet. So we went back to work for a little bit, took a couple more of those off, but listen to this.
Why does it smell like artichoke lake?
It's an updraft. It's sucking it up out of the lake.
Immersion. That was less than a mile away, I think.
We're losing our path to stand on. Nope, let me in. It's switching directions.
We're in the eye of the storm.
Small little hail now. There's some really loud cracks of thunder that happens. Very, very, very small hail currently. Is that what leads up to big, big hail? The whole gravel lot here is underwater. It's got water all over it. I wish that the camera could show the amount of water flowing by that building right now. Well, looks like that's over with. Just checked, we're at about 1 inch, a little over an inch, I would say. And I don't think that hail did anything bad here unless it was worth north or south of us. Obviously, we'll have to follow up on driving around and looking at that. Hopefully there's no damages. Hopefully.
Yes, hopefully.
But I don't think that damaged anything here other than it really ran off, I'm sure, and all the low spots are full again.
Do you have any wind or hail insurance on any of yours?
My soybeans, yes, and one field of black beans. Don't ask why. Well, because that's normally a hail zone. Like there's different areas that we farm, and sometimes there's fields that never ever get hail, and then there's fields that if it's gonna hail, it hails on it. So we probably should go check that field.
That's what I feel like, because one of mine's down in that region as well. So.
Yeah. So we're in the reassembly part. Very easy to put it back together. You just get it on the keyway, and then you ram it tight with Loctite on there, and then reassembling this part with all new parts. Basically, that simple. And hopefully this don't ever happen again. Don't understand why it honed those out like it did. If these bolts weren't tight and allowed that has to be what happened. It allowed that bushing to turn in these housings, which it's not supposed to. Don't know. We're getting all new hardware though, because we don't want to risk this again.
I only got 2 shiny washers. I've got 2 shiny washers plus a bag. Wow.
2 bags.
Did you get washers over there?
Yeah, I'm good on that little unit. So, let's get after it. Alright, last and final ones are tight. So we got all new blades, all new bushings. On some rows we have both of these pieces fixed, replaced. Yeah, I think we're good. A few of them were fine, so I don't know if the bolts loosened up or what. Really don't know, but I know what the problem was that needed to be replaced, so we should be good. 8 rows out of 12 had total replacement. And now the sun's out and it's a beautiful day. Except for up there. It's really blue still. And Duggo's going nuts on the trees again. This ain't gonna make Grandpa happy. So this one died naturally. He literally just died. He was there. And now it looks like he's ransacking the grove. For what reason? I have no idea. What do you think he's doing?
Is he mad again?
I don't know what the purpose of it is. Where are we gonna go with the trees now?
Well, there was a down tree in
And then he just ripped out 5 more.
there. It's typical when you start moving trees. How many more is he going for?
I have no idea.
That one?
What was the purpose of that?
Purpose of what?
The dead tree? Now that one's dying too. I don't know, whatever gets in them elm trees, they just all of a sudden die. I got some at my house that we worked around all summer last year, dead. So Dutch elm disease, I suppose, whatever it's called. And that there had tipped over because it's all rotten, box elder tree. And couldn't mow back there no more, so. But guess what?
What?
From the time I drove it to here and got over to here, I looked back and who was standing looking outside at me?
Merlin.
Yep. Been in the house all day. I jump in, just drive it over here and thought, oh, there's a dead tree. I should, yep, got caught. Just like that.
You know, around 3 might be coming here.
What do you
I think
mean?
it's gonna miss us though. Maybe it won't miss us.
We were supposed to have 1 round, not 3 rounds. Makes
Oh,
perfect
wow.
sense.
Look at it over there already. Holy moly.
Weatherman Brody's back to the updates.
We gotta get a chainsaw.
Oh yeah, I suppose. Now we get to cut this up by hand?
Well, what else you gonna do?
Well, that's what I was wondering.
Oh god. That looks like some wild stuff up in Graceville.
All right, guys, I think we got this corn head ready to rock and roll, and I hope you enjoyed behind the scenes look at what all happens that you guys don't even know about. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next video.